Was that close? Okay. Hi guys. Hey. Welcome to the live.
Welcome to our live.
Happy New Year, YouTube.
I know we're back.
I know. Can you believe it? Guess who's back? Back again.
Shady.
Country Luxe.
Oh,
No.
Country Luxe is back.
Back again. Okay.
Tell your friends.
Flow it. So, hi guys. Welcome to our first live for 2025. Yes?
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I feel like I was telling on my last live that I felt like Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo. So I was like, I feel like live with Andrew and Sophia. Like live with Kelly and Mark. So we are live. Welcome to
Candles
and Conversations. So Candles and Conversations.
Where we like to light candles.
And dive into deep
conversation.
All right. There we go. So I'm going to let Babe light the candle. And the candle for today is...
Say your famous line.
What's my famous line?
You already know it.
What is it? None other?
Oh.
There it is.
So the candle today is, as my wife likes to say, none other.
None other.
Than Perfect Match.
Perfect Match, our signature candle.
For those of you who don't know, we met on Match.com.
We did.
And so we named our first candle the Perfect Match.
Yes.
Because of Match.com. But you could also light it with a match.
There you go.
As well.
Yep.
We used this candle as favors in our wedding.
We did.
We used smaller ones. We didn't use this size, but this fragrance.
Yes. And it's so funny because we have to, like, unlike all the platforms that we've done, we have to catch you guys up because YouTube is obviously a little bit different. And our YouTube community is near and dear to our hearts. I know I've been slacking on our videos, but so much has been going on. Thank you.
Just so you know.
Thank you. That's why we're doing this live tonight.
Just figured I'd clarify that.
Yeah, it's about working with your spouse. So
that is the topic of tonight.
The conversation of discussion for tonight is working with your spouse. Mm-hmm. And so with that being said, we have been busy. When I tell you busy, we have been busy. And if you didn't know, we have a company called Country Luxe. Mm-hmm. If you didn't know.
I'm Country.
I'm Luxe. And together we're Country Luxe. And so we own a candle company. That's why it's Candles and Conversations. We bring the candles. You bring the conversation. No. And so
we bring the conversation too.
Yeah, we bring the conversation too. Yeah. But if you have any questions about who we are, what we're doing, what Candles and Conversations are about, please let us know. And we'll be able to read and kind of discuss and all that good stuff. I think I'm wrong on Insta. I think I might be, not Insta, IG. Am I right? Wait. Rotating this lock. Rotate your device. All right. Am I right? You guys let me know if I'm right. Because I don't know if this device is like whatever. But I think I'm right. All right. Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Hi, Davey. Welcome. Am I right? Yes, I can read that. Hi. Welcome to the live. So tonight we're going to be having Candles and Conversations and what it's all going to be about. And I'm sorry that we've been on a hiatus a little bit.
Sorry. We've been busy.
We've been super busy.
The holiday season is our busy season.
Yeah.
And we had quite a few shows.
A lot of shows. And our farm stand kind of took over.
Just a few short weeks.
Yeah.
And then in the summer we had our farm stand, which we have had a few videos on.
A few videos on our farm stand. And so much is about to change this season. And then also we had our holiday season. We own a candle company. And that company gets really busy. So we've been a little bit hiatus. We've been shooting content. But we haven't been able to upload. My husband can tell you I'm always shooting something. I'm always recording something. We just haven't had the opportunity to upload it. But we're so excited about sharing our content with you this year. Big things are happening in the company. And thank you for Davey for subscribing. Woo! A subby. Thank you so much. So many big things are happening. We're going to try to do more lives here so you guys can see us and get to know us. And the whole premise of Candles and Conversations, and I'll let Babe take it away in a minute, is so that you can get to know the people behind the videos, right? Get to know us and who we are and the things that we love, and to be able to share our life stories and the goods, the bads, and the ebbs and flows of being entrepreneurs with your spouse. So with that being said,
Well, so the topic is, which we already kind of said, which is working with your spouse.
Yep.
And you see all these lovely products right here.
Right.
We have some lovely products in the back here.
Yep.
As well. We make candles, we make room sprays, we make car fresheners, we make wax melts. We do have some things in the works, some new products that we are working on. But in getting to this, we have to work together to create this.
Correct.
And as people who are working with their spouses know, it's not always the easiest.
No.
And having partners in general is not always the easiest, because why? I have things that I want to, or I have a vision that I want to go with, or I have ideas, and then she has her ideas that she wants to go with as well. So you have a power struggle. Whose ideas are right, which is not necessarily always whose is better or worse. But we've had our ups and downs, and we want to be real with you guys. There's been times that we haven't been the greatest working together, and we've had to learn, since we've started this business, how to do better with each other.
Correct.
And so those are the things that we want to kind of talk about, is staying in your lanes, because the things that I'm good at, she might not be good at, and the things that she's good at, I'm not good at. So we've kind of had to learn this as we've gone. We're not arrived yet, but we are working towards that. So.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely not always the easiest working with your spouse, right? But at the end of the day, you have to have a common core value, a common core purpose that you're together. And so for us, we realized really quickly, at the end of the day, it is about the community that we're impacting. It's about you guys. It's about our YouTube community, our other social platform communities. It's about you. And the reason why it makes all the difference is because at the end of the day, no matter what Andrew and I go through, we know that what we create and the wonderful products that we craft and the wonderful things that we love to make are benefits to our community, our benefits to the people that we love, and our children that we're building this legacy for, right? So at the end of it all, we have to learn and lean into the fact of, no matter what we do, there's a greater purpose for why we created what we create and why we're together. So that is always the thing that kind of brings us back together. And I always say, and I said this on the other platforms, and Babe's gonna hear this for like the millionth time now, it's like going to church with that family. Right. It's like going to church with that family, right? There's that family that goes to church, and then they're getting dressed, right? And then when they're getting dressed, the mom is running late. She's running with curlers, has to get kids, brushing her teeth, yelling at everybody, come on! And the dad is like in the car, honking, hurry up, we're running late. And the kids are like, that's mine, where's my stuff? And they get in the car, they're arguing the whole way to church. Oh my God, the dad is like, every Sunday, and then finally they get there, open the car door, and it's like, good morning, praise you. Yes, hi, highly favored. Yeah, and they're holding hands, and they're all cute. But you didn't realize that before they got there, they were about to rip each other's heads off. That's what business is like. Sometimes you just want to just at that person, right? Especially when working with your spouse. But then you realize really quickly, wait a minute, at the end of the day, right, when we get to where we get to, hello, we're Country Luxe, we're in love, buy our candles, and we realize really quickly that we really are in love. And it's very hard to be upset with your business partner, who happens to be your husband, who happens to go home with you and pays the bills, if you have a good one. And you have to literally sit here and tell everyone, this is perfect match. We're in love.
We're the perfect match.
We're the perfect match. Buy our candle. And you really don't feel like you're matching with the person and you just want to strangle them. It's very hard to sell that. I don't think a customer is like, you know what? I'm not going to get that candle because that candle got a lot of hate in it. And so for us, by the time we get to...
Very good sales.
No, not a good pitch. So by the time we get to our second customer, I want to sometimes even our first customer, we are so smitten with sharing our own love story that we instantly make up. We do. We instantly what are we even fighting about? man, we just love it. So working with your spouse is not always the easiest thing, right? But when you know that you're building something incredible, it becomes easier. And this is a waltz. This is a dance. You know, we have to learn how to get in sync with each other. We have to learn the ebbs and flows of business while we're learning how to be able to do this beautiful tango, right? Together. And while we're doing that,
Tango. I thought we were doing a foxtrot.
maybe the waltz. It's just really, it's always wanted to do the waltz. Who doesn't? But you know, foxtrot is like, you know, but waltz is just, you know, very, very romantic.
Amen.
Or maybe we're doing the, not the samba. The samba is like salsa or tango. Maybe we're doing the tango, right? So learning how to do that together, and you just saw how we did all that. That was kind of like, oh, okay, wait a minute. They're kind of like, you know, that's another, you know, we're learning how to do this thing called life while doing business together. Andrew and I are a blended family. We have wonderful kids in our previous marriages, as I wanted to say. And we don't have kids together, but we blend. You know, our families are blended, and we have to learn how to navigate that. That's another thing in itself, which is something that we probably going to talk about as a topic one day, and you know, to encourage other people too. If we can make it, Lord knows you can.
And I work a full-time job. So.
Andrew works a full-time job supporting our family while I work the business. And I'm still learning how to adjust into doing this full-time, making this a habit of doing our family business. So trying to carve out that time to make sure that things are getting taken care of and what business hours look like for us, right? So
and
that's another
we
thing.
Operate out of our house too, which is another aspect to our business.
Right.
You know?
So you add a layer of not only married, blended family, doing business together, and the business is in your house. You know what I mean? So it's just, we just keep laying it on thick, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We're glutton for punishment.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing how to do that together has been a challenge, but you can overcome it. You can do it. It is something that you have to learn. It's not an innate behavior. It's not something that just comes to you automatic, right? Mm-hmm. But once you do learn it, it is something absolutely beautiful. I would not ever partner with anyone but this incredible man. And it has been, though it has been a journey, it has been a beautiful journey to work alongside my husband and to build this company. So that is one of the things that we would definitely tell you. Also, you know, the fact of working together, I have to learn his rhythm. I have to learn not to be, I'm like a hoverer, right? So when he's doing a project, I'm like, are you pouring it right? Is it the right measurements? The label isn't on correct. Do you know it's not straight? You know, and my husband's just like.
Mind you, she doesn't know how to do any of it.
First and foremost, I do. I just don't do that part of the business. Now, if I have to, I can pour it. Can I not? If I don't know the recipe, can I not pour it? Tell the truth. You're live. God is listening. Yes, I can. But he does that part because I can't do all the operations, the back end, the marketing, the branding, and all the other stuff that we have. And he does more of the front facing, more of the product creation, and I do all the other things that we have because that's what makes us a great team. So I'm like a micromanager, right? I'm like, this label isn't on straight. Do you know you poured this candle 1/4 of, you know, less than what you did the last candle? And I had to realize I was driving my husband manic. Like I was driving him crazy. He was just like, are you kidding me? But that's my gifting. My strong suit is packaging, managing, branding, merchandising. You know, those are my gifts. That's my strong thing. That's why you see our brand and everything. These are all things we created. So for me, those were the important details because I know those are the selling points, right? Not just a great fragrance, but also a beautiful package, which has been something that our customers truly enjoy. But in that, I had to learn to give my husband the space to be creative, to be the person that he is called to be in the company. And I had to learn to, when he's pouring, put myself on another room, go on the other side. Don't go down to the candle studio when he's doing those things.
Just don't micromanage me. That's what you learned.
Anywho, I'm giving you practical tips. I'm not giving you fallacy and fairy tales. I learned to go to the other side of the house to allow him to have creative space, to allow him to do his thing. Doesn't mean that after I go check and just make certain things, you know, quality control is what I do. And so I will do those things. Why? Because he needs that space to be creative. And so I realized by doing that, it also helped me in other areas of our marriage and other areas that I still notice, even in so that I need to work on. But that's one of the takeaways that I had from it.
Yeah.
How about you, honey?
Yeah, I've had moments where I've had to learn as well with her. Um, she is good at designing and setting things up and marketing, and so some of our disagreements have not come because I don't think she's good at it. It's more of the things she wants are cumbersome and they take more time. And,
Details. It's about the
you
details.
know, and I'm ready to just let's get it going. Let's streamline this process. Let's make this as easy as possible. And my wife wants to bring everything but the kitchen sink, and so then we get to a craft show. For those
This
who
is
don't
when we're
know,
vending.
we do a lot of vending for craft shows. You know, we have a lot of stuff we have to set up, and she's not very timely at times, and so we're usually running late, and that causes us to have to rush. And I am a timely person. I like being there, getting things done, and so I've had to learn to kind of pull back on those reins and set things up the way that she wants them set up because she does a good job with it. And we get lots of compliments on how we set our tables up, what we have, and there's been a couple of times where, you know, we've had a banner and I've had to set that up, and we've gotten into disagreements about this banner, and I don't want to set it up because there's not enough room. And then, you know, at the end of the show, we get customers going, well, we found you, we loved your banner, that's how we saw you. And
Brand recognition.
you know, so I've had to go,
Womp,
you
womp,
know.
womp.
Yeah, as the kids like to say, womp womp. And so I've had to kind of take a deep breath and just kind of go with what she wants, even though it doesn't always,
Had humble pie.
it's not always easy for me.
Doesn't always taste good.
So those are some things we've learned, you know, and as we've been in business and going through business, we've had to learn to trust each other.
Yeah. And the thing about being in business together is that when you are, you know, a spouse working with another, it's easier to take that frustration. It's easier to take those comments or slick the eye, rolling of the eyes, or, you know, whatever that issue is. It's easier to do that to them because familiarity, right? And so what happens is you get real comfortable, and you forget that not only is this my spouse, but this is my teammate and this is my business partner. And so you have to always remember that at the end of the day, this is the person who not only you have to respect and honor, but you also have to be willing to listen and give grace and yield to some of their ideas and their thoughts, because, you know, though you might not understand it just yet, because we're still both navigating different aspects of business. Yes, I used to own my own business at one point, but not to this caliber of a brand, right? And so Andrew hasn't had that opportunity yet until we've gotten the company. And so we're both still learning, though at different times, at different levels of something, because obviously he has more experience with one thing, I have more experience with another, but we're still at the same time learning and growing together. And so that's really, you know, what you have to understand at the end of the day. It's together, not apart, but together. And for us, you know, most people say, well, did business tear you guys apart and did you this and that? And we're like, no, to be honest with you, no, because the type of business we have, unfortunately and fortunately, we have to speak well of each other. Like, we don't have a business that we can be just like, I just don't like that man, but I have to sell. You know, he's not
We're not the perfect match.
Yeah, he's not my boss in a sense, right? So I don't have to go to work and be like, oh, you know, I have to, you know. So it's kind of like when I work with my husband, I get to respect him. I get to celebrate him. I get to tell our love story. Where do you go to work that all you do is just share your great products and your amazing love story? You can't pay that. You can't pay it. It's the great best job ever. So that's where we are with it. And so we just want to encourage you, if you're working with your spouse, if you are working with a partner, and these are some of the things that you've encountered, it's okay. You're going to grow through it. You're going to get through it. Just find that common ground and that common purpose. And every time you kind of veer off track, find that common ground again. Come back and meet in the middle so that way you can birth an incredible business. And that's really what we've been up to. So Candles and Conversations, thank you so much for tuning
Please
in.
comment,
Subscribe.
pieces,
Come see us next week. We'll be on. We try to come on every Wednesday. We don't know what time just yet. Just when you see us live, come on live. But Candles and Conversations every Wednesday. If you are someone who is in business, ministry, you're a great parent, you're amazing at what you do, you feel like you have value to bring to this conversation, or you just want to have a conversation with us, you got questions, let us know, send us a message, and we would love to either have you on or answer some of your questions. So we'll be bringing on special guests, hopefully every other, if not every couple of lives. We're going to bring on some guests with us. Andrew's going to be talking to some amazing men on some things that guys face and challenges and being in business and being a father, being a husband. I'm going to talk to some amazing women. Together, we're going to talk to some amazing couples, and we're just going to have great conversations. Tonight, we just wanted to come and introduce what Candles and Conversations are all about. Yeah. And hopefully you've enjoyed this, which we felt like it was really good to kind of give you a little bit of behind the scenes on Country Luxe. We are an amazing candle company. We have a phenomenal farm stand if you watch our YouTube channel. But as you know, doing business, and the list keeps growing, because we're about to jump into some other things, and we're about to add another layer to our story, which is like, how many layers can one get? What is it? How many licks to get center of a Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, 3. And so that's really what it's all about. And we just want to encourage you. We want to let you know you got this. You can do this. You're amazing. You were destined to be great. And as we're pursuing our dreams, we want you to pursue yours as well. And we would not be remiss if we didn't tell you about our products, because it's about Candles and Conversations.
So we've kind of revamped our line.
Right.
Rebranded in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we started off with our glass jars, which you see here. And then this year we decided to switch up our vessel, so our jar. So we've gone from a clear jar to a white matte jar with a laser engraved
Country Luxe Co lid. Why? Because it's about the brand. The brand.
And it just kind of gives you a little bit more, it gives it more of this luxury feel that we were trying to go for. So that is what we've done. We're phasing out of the glass jars.
Yep.
And we're phasing into these white jars with the bamboo branded lids. We've also come up with
car fresheners,
which these things have been a TikTok craze.
Yeah, so we make our own car fresheners, and it's all the signature fragrances that we have. They come in the matching room sprays, car fresheners, wax melts, and candles. So whatever you smell, so for example, Perfect Match comes in the matching car freshener, wax melts, and room sprays.
Well, everything that we try to translate all of our fragrances through each product.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you smell in our candle is going to be the same smell in our room sprays, same smell in our wax melts, and our car fresheners.
Absolutely.
So we also have our deodorizing room sprays.
Yes. So if you have that, it is amazing. I'm not going to spray it because I don't want to get in my coffee. It smells so good. I love to spray it on our linens. I love to spray it in our living room. I love to spray it everywhere. A bathroom. Remember we recently came from vacation for Placid. That's another thing. If you are a spouse, couples doing business, make sure you take time for date night. Make sure you take time to go away, get away. I'm talking about unplug, off the grid weekend. Doesn't have to be a long trip, but if you want to take one, that's fine too. But definitely take a moment and recharge when doing business together. That is the number one thing that we have learned to do pretty well, where we have taken off quarterly. Fortunately, we didn't plan it. It just happens to work quarterly.
smells.
We went away in the
powerful.
summer, we went away in the fall, we went away in the winter. We
try to frequently go away.
Right, to just kind of just recharge. But definitely our products are something, if you don't know, go to countryluxeco.com. You can order and check out our products. You will not be disappointed.
And then obviously Valentine's Day is coming up.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air everywhere I turn around.
Right, don't get us because he will go into a whole song.
Will I?
Yes, you will.
So, with that being said, we have come back out
With our
Valentine's Day Forever Yours candle.
yes.
For that Forever Yours
Yes.
in your life.
Those little nice heart rosettes there.
Mm-hmm.
So our Forever Yours candle only comes out during Valentine's. It only comes out literally during Valentine's. So if you come March, tell them, where's Forever Yours? It's not available. And you got to wait till 2026. Mm-hmm. So this comes out, and I've had a customer last year, Nicole. This woman bought like at least, I want to say 4 room sprays when I was working at my previous employment. She bought 4 room sprays because she was like, I know it's not coming back till next year, so can I please get it? And she did, and she loves it. And I have to message her, by the way, let her know it's back. But it comes with this beautiful label on it. Currently, we don't have the label on this one, but it comes with this beautiful label. Yep. And it is...
And it'll also come with the
Yep, also come with the lid as well. Lid. And so it is such... it's such a romantic... I'm telling you, when you smell this, I wish we had smell-o-vision. Because if we had smell-o-vision, I'd let you smell it. But it's such a romantic and subtle... fragrance, and I would tell you the fragrance notes, but I have no clue right now because my husband's like, we just made it. I just mixed it, and it's just really good. I think I know. Is it magnolia?
No, it's got a few different fragrances in it.
Okay. Well, we'll come back next week and tell you.
It's got a little bit of love spell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Love spell is one, but I'm not gonna give you all of it.
Yeah, we can't give you all.
We can't give you all of it. We always have to be a secret sauce. So, Forever Yours is our wonderful candle that comes out for the Valentine's Day holiday. If you are local in Newark, I mean we're on YouTube, so we all over the world, baby. But if you're local, if you're local in Newark, we have only 10 slots. 10. I repeat, 10. If you like a local delivery in the surrounding areas and you want to we're delivering this collection along with Dozen Roses on Valentine's Day to that special someone. And if you want to get that, go to countryluxeco.com. Again, countryluxeco.com, and place your order, and we will deliver it local. Now listen, we ain't delivering it to Texas. We're not delivering to Miami. We ain't delivering to California.
Well, we'll deliver the candle, but
yeah, you can order the candle. You can order the candle, but
it's the flower.
The rose collection itself is only for local delivery, but you can order the Forever Yours collection on countryluxeco.com, and we will ship it to you. But unfortunately, if you're looking for a floral delivery on Valentine's Day, we can't do that if you're not local. But we want to tell you, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been a blast doing
candles
and conversations. And we look forward to seeing you next week. Now, again, I don't know the time yet because we're working that kink out. However, we will always come on Wednesdays just to say hello and pop in. If there's no video, at least you're going to see it live. Hold on. Bear with us. A video is coming soon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, we love you guys. Thank you so much
for supporting us. We are still here.
Yes. Watch our YouTube videos. Come on. Give a thumbs up. Subscribe. Come on. Join the family. It's amazing. And we're so excited to grow the channel. We're so excited to grow with you guys. And
we look forward to more conversation.
Yeah, this was good. Give my babe a round of applause. He made it. 3 platforms. Woo! So we're so excited. Thank you guys so much again. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time.